What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm using an Eternatus Zacian team. And now this isn't like the Eternatus team I used recently that was on a full stall team. This is Choice Specs Tera Poison Sludge Wave. The idea is you could Sludge Wave next to this Zacian as a steel type and take no damage. Or I guess you could Steel Tera your Landorus to Sludge Wave next to that. But basically just do powerful damage, and you've got Dynamax Cannon to hit a lot of things, and if they have fairies, you have poison moves and Behemoth Blade to hit the fairies, and it's just a good combo, good coverage overall. The rest of the team, we got mostly support. We got Tornadus with Tailwind, Rillaboom with Fake Out, Chi-Yu's Beads of Ruin can help Eternatus, and also help in a few matchups like Shadow Rider, which is faster than both Eternatus and Zacian. And Landorus is just a Landorus. Does tons of damage. I think you've seen Landorus before. This team was made by MrCurtastic. Thank you, MrCurtastic, for making a Curtastic team. And hopefully these matches will be a lot quicker than the last Eternatus I used. Let's get into them. Alright, we've got Koraidon Kali Shadow. With Chien-Pao, Dragonite, Raging Bolt, and Weezing. This is a serious team. And a scary one. Very scary. Shadow Rider with any powerful fighting type is always scary. Plus, with all the priority they have, that's pretty scary. I love Zacian here. Except Koraidon's a threat. I need Tailwind here. Except Weezing might stop that, and also Extreme Speed is an issue. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one. Tornadus, both Restricteds are good, so I'm going to bring them both. But who do I want to lead with? And do I want Landorus? It's good into a couple things. Chi-Yu Ghost Tera could be interesting. Also just having a Sash. I think that's what I go with. Chi-Yu can do good damage to pretty much anything. Just not amazing damage. Has a Sash, has Ghost Tera if Extreme Speed or something's coming. Eternatus is a little awkward if we don't get the Tailwind. But really, what can they do to stop Tailwind? Weezing plus Ghost Tera Specs Calyrex? Or Weezing plus, like, Ice Spinner from Chien-Pao? You could Steel Tera to go around one of those, but we don't really have anything if they have, like, Specs Ghost Tera Calyrex. That's probably the scariest thing they could be. Oh, golly. Those are some bears. Okay. That's definitely a trainer card. Thank you for having a trainer card. Chien-Pao, Koraidon. Interesting, because while it could be bait to bring in Weezing, turn off Prankster, and then KO my Tornadus, you would have to take a Heat Wave for that. So I'm just going to Tailwind, and I'm just going to Heat Wave, and you're just going to let me get my speed control. Now, if you can hang on until speed control ends, you probably win the game. So this game will be decided in the next 4 turns. First 4 turns, I think. I guess if I don't lose Tornadus, I could consider swapping it, trying to preserve it for a late game Tailwind. That might be worth it, but taking a big hit on my Restricted's not great. Especially because they can both get hit super effectively by these guys. Sucker Punch into Chi-Yu. Does way more damage than it has any right to. Their Life Orb, okay. That means I'm taking Chien-Pao down, which is fantastic. And a big chunk into Koraidon. Can I get a burn? I'm greedy. Give me the burn. I'm greedy. Okay. And close combat. Yeah, that double up makes sense. This seemed like a good position for Sludge Wave, honestly. I guess CSR coming in could be annoying. I'm gonna go with Eternatus. I think it's okay. gives me the option of clicking Sludge Wave and swapping in Zacian. Shadow Rider would, I mean, it resists poison, so it'd be a little bit awkward. Then I could do something like a Rain Dance plus Dynamax Cannon. Or throw a 80 accuracy Bleak Wind. Alright, here's Eternatus. In its beautiful pink glory. God's Strike, the once well-trained. Oh, it's a Dragonite. Alright, we're Sludge Waving. Alright, Zacian, welcome to the field. Poison Tera Sludge Wave time. I'm getting to click the button. I love it. Now, Dragonite, if it's Inner Focus, I think there's a chance it goes down. And paired with Wheezing, I would anticipate it to be Inner Focus. So, alright, there's Koraidon swapping into Shadow Rider. Yeah, alright, that'll take it pretty well. If you have Steel Tera Dragonite, incredible. But, otherwise, I get to preserve my Tornadus this way, which is nice. Don't think anything Dragonite is going to do toward Tornadus will really hurt Zacian. Could be Choice Band Stomping Tantrum into Eternatus, which would really hurt. Could also be just click Outrage and hope you get the right target. That could hurt. But, Skull and Crossbones, Specs, Sludge Wave. That's gonna do some damage. Here's their Tera. I could see Tera Normal, I could see Tera Steel. Would be really bad. Normal. Normal's okay. You could do a bunch of damage to Eternatus. But you hit Zacian instead. Alright, that's cool. I love that. Here, have a Sludge Wave. You're not going to knock out Eternatus with one experience speed, so this should put it in range for a double KO next turn. Yeah. Beautiful. Behemoth Blade. You. Sludge Wave again. No Wide Guard users. Extreme Speed shouldn't be able to pick off Eternatus. That would be insane. They're just going to protect Callie. And then get some E-Speed damage into Eternatus, right? Valid. Woo! That does a lot. Maybe a crit high roll could do it, huh? Tailwinded, and then we Sludge Waved, and then we Sludge Waved. Tailwind, Heat Wave, Sludge Wave, Sludge Wave. This is the last turn of Tailwind here. So their win condition is pretty simply double protect on Callie's Shadow, protect Koraidon, win the game. But not that simple, because then I protect Zacian, get another Tailwind up. Yeah, so it's not that simple. And plus they would have to actually land the double protect. They get it! Oh boy, that's still a game, it's not over. It's not over. Oh, they didn't protect Koraidon. Alright, if Sludge Wave can pick up Koraidon, we're good anyway. I think Sludge Wave picks up Koraidon from here. It already took a chunk, right? Yeah, you're out of here. Eternatus definitely will go down, so I can get my Tailwind back by just protect Sludge Wave. Their play would be, what, triple protect? Insane. Yeah, just Astral Barrage. Should be GG then, because then we can Tailwind Behemoth Blade. And it was definitely safer to let Eternatus go down here rather than try to bring in Tornadus, because Tornadus goes down, and then they get a special attack boost, and then they just start sweeping because they're faster than my whole team. Could be a big problem. So yeah, this game was almost decided in the first 4 turns, but I was able to preserve the tailwind, so it's all good. Behemoth Blade should absolutely be enough. They already used Tera. Nothing to worry about. Behemoth Blade. Tailwind. And Zacian! Slice! Love to see it. Alright. I got to spam Poison Tera Sludge Wave. That was fun. Good game to my opponent. Really played to the out. I think protecting Koraidon would have been right too, but you might want a different trainer card. Alright, we've got a team we featured recently with Kali Shadow, Zamazenta. They both have Imprison. Sash, Kali Shadow, Zamazenta, Assault Vest Raging Bolt with not Snarl, if I remember correctly. Scarf Urshifu, Banded Dragonite, and Galarian Wheezing. Alright, well, Zacian ain't bad here, Sludge Wave ain't bad here. I guess we have to worry about Psychic from Calyrex hitting our Eternatus because we are Tornadus seems pretty good, but the abilities getting turned off means setting Tailwind isn't guaranteed, which could be a little bad. I do like Chi-Yu with Focus Sash. Can do some pretty decent damage with Dark Pulse. Like Zacian, Eternatus is the one that's like a little scary. I think I'm gonna put it out front anyway. Or is it Chi-Yu? It could be Torn Chi-Yu. Zacian Eternatus. I think that's pretty reasonable. They're gonna want to turn off my Prankster and stop me from getting Tailwind, but they need to be afraid of Chi-Yu, which has a Sash and Ghost Tera, which could be nice. Against either Zamazenta. Ooh, Entei. Unfortunately, our only fire move is Heat Wave on Chi-Yu, so Zamazenta could wide guard that. Alright, they're going Scarf Urshifu Calyrex. Don't hate this. I'm gonna try to get Tailwind up. If you swap into Wheezing and Surging Strikes Chi-Yu, I mean, so be it. I still get Tailwind. I'm just gonna click Snarl. Weaken the Calyrex if I'm able to connect it, and they like Tera. Plus their Sash. I don't know if they would bring Wheezing. They probably have Zamazenta in the back. They could protect Kali here and go for something with Urshifu, try to take out Chi-Yu. Get a little bit of chip on the Urshifu and then probably lose Chi-Yu. I don't think that's bad. Whoo, that's a lot of damage. Goodbye, Chi-Yu. So even if we Tera Chi-Yu there into Ghost, we weren't going to live that. It looks like. Alright, Zacian or Eternatus? I'm a little bit leaning... I don't know. I'm gonna go Eternatus. So I think I want Eternatus to be using the stab moves, whereas Zacian can be clicking Sacred Sword into Zamazenta later. Just gonna Bleak Wind, scare the Urshifu, break the Sash, and then Dynamax Cannon should be able to do the rest of the Calyrex. So if I double connect Bleak Wind, we're so good. If I hit just one, we're pretty good. If I hit neither, we lose the game basically immediately, but it's possible they play defensively and swap one or both mons. Tera would be Urshifu. They got Water Tera. That can only really threaten Tornadus, though. So as long as I still hit the Calyrex, I'm very happy. First off, here's a Dynamax Cannon. Have fun with it. And Bleak Wind Storm double connects. Yeah, we're all good. Ooh, and a crit on the Urshifu almost takes it out through Tera. Speed drop doesn't really matter. They're just going to take Torn here. But I'm not hating the position. Well, they're going to hit Eternatus. Okay. That's cool. I guess. Fine. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. They have Wide Guard Zamazenta, potentially. If they do have Wheezing this whole time, locking into a dragon move sucks. There's Zamazenta. Don't really care. I guess I could taunt it, but I could also just Bleak Wind, and like if it's stuck Wide Guarding, I don't care. And I'll Dynamax Cannon the Urshifu. Urshifu slot. I guess it could become Wheezing, and then we're gonna be like, oh, this is awkward. But yeah, I'm not really too concerned about Wide Guard because it's only Bleak Wind Storm that I have left that's gonna get blocked by that. I guess if I wanted to switch to Sludge Wave, but I don't see that happening. We'll finish off Zamazenta with like 2 Sacred Swords, probably. Alright, they're just most likely attacking with Body Press, I guess. There goes Ursh. Good night, sweet bear. I like this Eternatus better than the last one I played. Bleak Wind, great damage. And a speed drop just for fun. We'll never need Tail Whip again. Body Press into E-turn, fine. And finally, Dragonite with extreme speed. Ooh, that's scary. I think I want to just go Bleak Wind. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Oh, but if they lock into extreme speed, they're never going to get Zacian. I think I'm just going to go Bleak Wind and try to Dynamax Cannon them. Yeah, they're going to pick me off with extreme speed. Fine. I guess it was a little more optimal to taunt the Zamazenta there. I guess I Terra Steel Tornadus, so extreme speed doesn't knock me out. And probably try to taunt Zamazenta. I'm not sure it matters. I'll just try to Bleak Wind. They still have Tera? No. Yeah, I'll just try to Bleak Wind Storm. Steel Tera, Bleak Windstorm, get a little more chip down, and just Sacred Sword the Zamazenta. Like, my fear was, like, Zamazenta's gonna protect here, so they can pick off Tornadus and waste a little bit of time, but I don't think it really matters. I think we got this locked down. Then I was like, do I want the Tera so I can have a better shot at OHKOing Dragonite? They did protect. I was thinking, like, but I was never gonna want to double into Dragonite. Storm, blocked by Zamazenta. Do I get the chip on Dragonite? Cool. Yeah, now it's Sacred Sword into Zamazenta, Behemoth Blade into Dragonite, should do it. There's Bleak Wind. There's Sacred. You've got to spend an extreme speed hitting Tornadus, so you're not going to get very many into... Oh, they're going to hit Zacian with this one. Okay. Got a Sacred Sword. And Bleak Wind hit to finish it off. Nope. Alright, well, Zacian will do it. Bleak Wind, Behemoth Blade. Probably forfeit now. All you have is extreme speed, which is doing absolutely nothing. I guess you can take Tornadus with you if you want. I have no way to protect, so... And battle's canceled. Alright, they were thinking a while, but they know it's over. Cool trainer card, though. Alright, we've got a very cool regulation, not exactly regulation H team. They've got an Ogerpon. It's a very weak team, but it's a very cool team. Furret, Waterpon, Volcarona. Ooh, maybe they're doing a Quiver Dance thing with this Oricorio ghost form. They've got Hydrapple and they've got Dragonite. I can respect it. Those are some cool mons. And a Furret. Don't tell Furret lovers I said that. I think I just want to go Zacian Eternatus and see if I can click buttons. It's probably the funnest thing to do. I'll put Eternatus on the left, I think, is probably better. Yeah, Quiver Dance spam could get annoying. I might want Tailwind to get over top of that. And then probably Chi-Yu is good. Yeah, I think that works. Sludge Wave hits almost everything for at least neutral, which is nice. No steel types. Ooh, that's a cool trainer card. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying with that image, but it's got some stuff going on. Okay, 2 grass types on lead. Love it. Hydrapple and Ogerpon. I think I'm a little more worried about the Ogerpon. Probably just Tera Poison so that I don't have to worry about Fickle Beam destroying Eternatus. Sludge Wave is super effective, so they need to Tera something. And I think I'll back it up with a Play Rough into Ogerpon. Since I guess I'm more worried about what Ogerpon can do if I drop my Dragon typing. But yeah, we're just clicking the Sludge Wave and going ham. This is the button this team was built to click. No, not doing any tricks. Just clicking the things. And if you can handle it, you can handle it. They are going to Tera. It is Hydrapple. And it's Steel. Okay. If you protect Ogerpon, you get a free hit. Wow, okay, free hit. Good play. Alright, hurt by Spiky Shield. Throw out a... Did I drop something? Throw out the Sludge Wave. It does absolutely nothing to anybody. And Fickle Beam is going all out. And almost wrecks Eternatus. OMG. Oh, here, have a Sludge Wave and a Sacred Sword into Hydrapple. If they follow me, the Sacred Sword gets redirected. and they get to do that again. Sacred Sword also might not KO them. Hydrapple swap is interesting. If you don't know, I'm just going to Sludge Wave again. I'm crazy. Yeah, Dragonite, not going to appreciate this. Hacha, break your multi-scale. And that does feel like multi-scale. I'm seeing mostly inner focus. And Sludge Wave. Flash. Ooh, Dragonite lives. Well, Eternatus is in E-speed range, so that might have to swap. Plus, getting unlocked from this poison move so I can actually hit Hydrapple also could be nice. Oh, hi, Furret. Yeah, you see I'm choice specs now. Now you know. Yeah, let me get out of here. I'll go to Torn. I don't need the speed control anymore. I see now what they have, and I'm faster. And I'll go for Behemoth Blade into Dragonite, try to just get rid of that so I can start spamming moves with Eternatus again. Here, take a Torn. Extreme Speed. Oh, it doesn't even do half. Okay, they're not choice banned, it looks like. But it doesn't matter what they are anymore. Poof, they're gone. And Furret, tidy up. It's an offensive Furret. I don't know if I'm supposed to be concerned about that or not, but it's a thing. Offensive Furret. Okay, maybe I do set Tailwind just to make sure that doesn't catch me. Yeah, I'm just gonna Tailwind, and I will Sacred Sword the Furret. I don't know Furret's stats at all, and it has a speed boost, so I don't know what it is or isn't faster than. So I'll just make sure I go first. And chop. Goodbye for Focus Sash Furret. I guess that makes sense. Last Resort. Oh no, Eternatus. Tornadus get destroyed by Last Resort. Oh, that's hilarious. So they only have Tidy Up Last Resort is what that means. And they're going to Tera Blast Zacian. Alright, we'll live that. Yeah, that's not so bad. Alright, well, they don't have a priority move, that means, so Eternatus can just come in and we can delete that. What's stronger, Flamethrower or Sacred Sword into this Hydrapple? Specs and Intrepid Sword and my ability are about the same. 197, 180, that's about the same. Sacred Sword is 90, Flamethrower is 90, that's about the same. But it might be Assault Vest. A Flamethrower here, and Sacred Sword is probably the one that does more damage to the Hydrapple. Chop. And it lives. But at least we take out the big threat that is Furret. And then they could probably take out one of my restricteds. It doesn't seem like they have Earth Power or Flamethrower. Since they're using Tera Blast. That's not going to KO Zacian. Alright, they're not going to take out either of the restricteds. Cool. Flamethrower, Sacred Sword, good game. Cool team. I did not expect to go against Tidy Up Last Resort Furret. Gotta say. Did not expect that. And it got a KO. And I don't know its speed stats, so if I hadn't set Tailwind, it might have been able to get more than one KO, too. So, cool set. And a cool trainer card. GG. And we're back. I love this team. Blowing stuff up with Zacian and Eternatus is so fun. I really think this is a combo that might be able to do some stuff in like real matches as well. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.